Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Top Gear Gaming. I'm the ADD Gamer, and
And
that over there.
yep, that's me on the Omni Slash.
All right, and today's topics today, we are going to be discussing a lot of game news. There's a lot of things coming out. So, segment one, we're going to talk a lot of news. We do have a second segment where we're going to do a discussion of the game Legend of Legaia for PS1.
Woo!
And then in our third segment, kind of the second half of the show, we're going to have a guest on, and we're going to be doing kind of a free-frame talk with a mapper, and he's going to be discussing Call of Duty World at War with us, some of the maps he's done, and maybe the future of what's going on with those servers. So I guess we'll just get into it. Omni Slash, you have a couple things that you want to mention?
Yeah, let's see here. Actually, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and start it off?
Okay, alright, I'll pull into it. Okay, so I was checking out the Star Wars Battlefront beta over this last week, and a lot of fun. I will say it's great. The game does look fucking amazing, but what I'm going to say is that it was very unbalanced and there was a lot of issues. But on that note, DICE admits that the Star Wars Battlefront beta was unbalanced, and they will work really hard to get that back in line for us. And what that's going to do, you know, obviously is going to make that game a lot better. And by DICE coming out and saying, yes, we understood that that's unbalanced, we're going to do a better job when the game releases. So that is very comforting, because I was very upset, and right away,
Those
that's
poor
a game.
rebels.
Yeah, that was not a game I was going to be buying if they were just going to keep that. But of course, they're going to work with it. So thank you, DICE. We appreciate the feedback on that. Another thing, Fallout 4. There was a tweet sent out by the guys, and they showed us the PS Vita playing Fallout 4. Now, it doesn't have a standalone version. It's just remote play from the PlayStation 4, but that is definitely really, really awesome. So I'm not a giant Fallout fan, but I played all three and then New Vegas, and they're good games. I can see why everyone's gonna like it. So that's big news. Another thing, Bungie admits that Destiny Nightfall rewards are kind of like losing. That's kind of embarrassing, huh? So I don't actually play that game, but I do understand what it's like to grind and feel like you're not getting shit. So World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is the world of Warcraft.
Yeah. Now, let's see. There was a few more things that I wanted to touch on as well.
Yeah, I was just taking a gander at the Silent Hill over a little bit, and that's obviously.
Oh yeah, Del Toro being all pissed off about it.
Yeah, what do you say? It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense why they would do that, and it's pretty funny.
Come on, Norman Reedus. Norman
Reedus. Yeah, that was gonna be awesome. Come on, guys. Come on.
Come on.
But okay, so we want to take 1 second real quick before we move on to get our Spotlight streamer some attention. Our Spotlight streamer tonight is Rage Panda Pajamas, and she is in our bottom window down there playing Legend of Legaia, which we'll be discussing in just a short time here.
Nice. It looks like she's already in the underground.
Yeah, she's doing very well. Right actually at my casual playthrough right now, like right around those levels.
Nice.
So that's really cool. Okay, so another thing about the Star Wars Battlefront beta is there is no dedicated chat system to that. So that's a little weird. No dedicated chat? Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's not even any communications verbally using headsets or anything.
Well, basically what it is that they haven't come out and said, mumble, or we're gonna have this, or TeamSpeak or whatever. Is from what my understanding is.
Yeah, so then, nice utilizing your tactical response with nothing.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so the talk of the Friday the 13th new game. All right, so I read this earlier, and I'm like, yeah, because dude, the last Friday the 13th game I played is that sumbitch right there on the NES, and it's not a good game. We'll pull a line from AVGN there, and this game is ass. That game sucked. But So then we got a new one coming out with Jason Voorhees. 7 people can play at one time. Somebody's Jason. And then we have 6 campers that are going to be doing shit. I would assume the objective is to, build barricades and try and figure out a way to take him out. But how they're going to balance that, because, Jason's unstoppable, stuff like that, is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I just read an article. I have nothing other than that to show you. So if there was screenshots or something, I'd definitely show you guys. But it was just an article I was reading. I believe OmniSlash, you saw a little bit on that too?
Oh, what are you talking about? The Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason he's so unbeatable is because everyone always trips.
Yeah.
So, and then same with Michael Myers. They walk faster than anyone can run. So, like you said, the NES version, it was actually kind of scary, but it did suck. But it was still scary because you could just walk into a room and then you're like,
all of a sudden fighting Jason. Yeah. You're in a cabin and you turn around and there's Jason.
I'm scared.
Oh my god,
I'm scared. And then there's
that's hilarious.
Wait, do they actually let you trip over things in there?
Ooh.
Make it...
I have no, but definitely get the knife, because that rock is a piece of shit. It arches over whatever the fuck you're throwing it at.
So wait, you said the rock is better than like a gun?
No, the rock is a piece of shit. Get the knife. In every game, get the knife. It's just.
Is there a gun? Is there a gun?
No. There's a couple other items. I think there's a torch or like a potion or something. But so Battlefield Hardline is now free on Xbox One for EA Access. That's with EA Access. Excuse me. Free on Xbox One. That's pretty interesting. Oh, did anybody watch the Zelda musical performance on Stephen Colbert's late night show last night? Because that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to take a gander at that too. Cool. That'll probably be up pretty quick.
Yeah, let me check here.
Yeah, so take a gander, see what's going on.
I'll see if I can get a video for us, guys. Yeah.
So we got else coming on.
Was there any other specific things that you want to discuss for game-wise?
Not really. I mean, everything, pretty much all my style of games aren't coming out till next year. Like Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously the Silent Hill thing ain't working out right now. What else we got? Final Fantasy VII Remake, of course. So pretty much every damn, there's like no news on it right now that I've been looking at. And The Last of Us 2 is next year, supposedly. So.
And then the Telltale Walking Dead series, season 3?
Season 3 next year. So
yeah, when do you have the release date?
I think it was a TBA.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Of course. That's why I said, like, pretty much everything I looked up was like, fuck you. Yeah, no news yet, so I'll keep trying to keep updating on that. But so far, it looks like ain't nothing gonna happen until January.
Well, I'm really intrigued. I would like to see that stuff. So.
Indeed, those are all excellent games. I'm cool.
Yeah, especially that FF7 remake.
Whoop.
Well, Last of Us 2, of course, but I'll have to get a PS4 before that.
Yep. The Last of Us 2, I did read something. Not sure how what the hell is the word I'm looking for?
Reliable?
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Source?
Yeah, how reliable the information is, but it's talking about how Joel's probably going to die right away, and then Ellie will be the main character throughout soul searching and all that garbage. So we'll see. I mean, it'll still be good.
I hope they don't ruin the atmosphere of like building dependency on another person and learning to love that. Like you really start to care for Ellie in the first one. So,
and Joel, man, he's like almost 60. He's pushing 60.
Yeah, well, I guess it's true. He is an old man at that point.
He's a badass old man, though.
That was very true. Very true.
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely be looking forward to the different like mechanics or anything that they change, like with the fighting. If they add any, more goriness to it, sticking knives.
Yeah, or kind of I would assume they'll go that route though, or we'll get a little more gore out of that.
Remember Rurouni Kenshin when he stuck it like through his neck and like pulled it out through his face?
Oh yeah. What was that? That was Samurai X.
Yeah.
The movie, right?
Yes, sir.
God, I can't remember what the name of that movie is.
Yeah. I'm sure Angel Tears would know more about that than me.
Well, I guess there is a free Deus Ex graphics upgrade mod launching today on PC. Nice.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool.
That would be useful if I played PC.
Yeah, well, I do. So,
fuck
But
it.
another thing about that Star Wars Battlefront beta is that EA came out and said that that was the largest beta that they have ever had. So that over 9 million people played. So that's incredible. That's a huge beta, and that's a lot of data that they now have to better make that game. So I'm very happy on that one.
You remember what happened when everybody gets on at the same time?
Yeah.
Usually. World of Warcraft.
Shut down. The
You don't
episode
ever-
where Kyle or no, is it Stan? He unplugs and plugs back in the modem.
Oh yeah. Yep. No, don't ever play on the first day of expansions.
Yeah, yeah. World of Warcraft, you learn that real quick. Excuse me.
Indeed, cool.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, let's get. How about we get right down to the nitty gritty?
Yeah. Oh, one other thing. I don't know if people are made aware. Minecraft Story Mode just came out yesterday, so that is really cool. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I don't know. The kids are really excited for it. I do want to check it out because I like Minecraft. I know OmniSlash. I know you're not really a big fan of Minecraft, but man, join the craze. So, pipe.
I'd rather masturbate with shards of broken glass.
Oh, okay. Well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you.
Okay. Well, let me give you this. What do you know what the story is going to be about? I mean, how can you make a story out of building shit?
Well, okay. So now they're basically releasing because the main goal in Minecraft now there is a goal is to get to the Ender Dragon and beat the Ender Dragon, and basically they're making a story. Like a campaign. There never was a campaign. There was either survival or creative mode. So there never really was a campaign, and this is basically the campaign to that. So it's really story driven and stuff like that. So building stuff, getting what you need to go fight the Ender Dragon and go through the Nether, and apparently there's a little further into the story. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be cool, and a lot of people are gonna be liking it. So that's that's your opinion. If you don't like it, I'm cool.
Yeah, that's some cool.
Yeah, whatever, I'm cool.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Free Call of Duty Black Ops 3 PS4 dynamic theme now available for beta players. If you were a beta player on the PS4, get your dynamic theme right away.
I'd like to, let me just move this a little bit. I don't play Call of Duty.
The Year Edition is announced. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on Battlefield 3 because I ain't got no PS4 and Taco Bell won't let me get one. It's like, what, 10 boxes now?
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm not... See, I can't even do that. I can't even do it.
I know. The diarrhea is the bad part. Yep, and then I don't got nothing to show for it but a runny butt and a sore ass.
The Star Wars Battlefront Season Pass Ultimate Edition was announced as well yesterday, so that was pretty cool that you can get that pre-ordered. 3 new game modes were revealed as well: Hero Hunt, Droid Run, and Cargo. Let's check into that because I'm really intrigued. I really like the game, man. I had a lot of fun playing it, except for the horrible unbalancing. So, I was one of those assholes where I'd leave the Rebel team and then just go join the Imperials. Yes, I was that asshole. Yeah.
You're a switch decker.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I mean, okay, one guy even tweeted out, he was like, I have never won an a Walker assault battle on the Rebel side. Do I suck? And Dice retweeted like, no, there's really bad unbalancing issues. So
but that's the point of the beta.
I'm not going to sit there and just get killed all the time for someone else's enjoyment. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy the game, so
screw that, buddy.
Okay, Star Wars Battlefront Hero Hunt mode. In this 7v1 mode, one player begins as a hero or a villain character, while the other 7 plays as either rebel or imperial forces of the opposing side. Kill the hero or villain, and you'll take their place. Rank up the most times as the hero or villain before the match is over, and you will win. That sounds pretty cool, because, then you can fight, like, Obi-Wan and Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, and then, like, if you're Vader, you know, the other guys are going to be all Imperials trying to whoop your ass. Or Rebels, excuse me. That was dumb. So if you're Luke Skywalker, yeah, you're going to be chopping down Rebels or Imperials. Why do I keep doing that? What the hell's wrong with me? It's because of the association that I made with Darth Vader and Luke. All right, whatever.
We already discussed this. Get the balls out of your mouth.
Whatever. Shut your dick holster.
Stop gurgling.
Okay, so Cargo is going to be Battlefront's version of Capture the Flag. Rebels and Imperials both have a base, and valuable cargo is stored. Yeah, the objective is steal their cargo, take it back to your base. Okay, cool. Droid Run, described as one of the game mode's more unpredictable and fast modes. This game type sees players fighting in control for 3 mischievous GNK droids. There are 3 active objectives on the map that you'll need to control. These aren't just any objectives, though. They are 3 different droids. Okay. And they're all moving about. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. So it's like Conquest, Battlefield, but the objectives are moving, and you need to control the majority.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. I'll take a gander.
Yeah, that's a good concept. I kind of like that. So moving objectives, you know.
I mean,
the matches are only 6 versus 6, and they're for 10 minutes too. So that will make it a lot more strategic.
You know, it'd be awesome though. It's like if I could take the dude from The Force Awakens or whatever, and just like go in there and just do that.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Force Unleashed is what you're.
Oh yeah, that dude's so OP, man.
That dude was OP as shit. Well, he had skills from both sides, so that is super, super awesome.
What did I say it was from? What did I call it?
I don't remember. Short-term memory loss.
Yeah, me too. Yes, sir, buddy. Well, that's some good stuff, though.
Yeah, definitely some good news.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I like that. All right, well, let's move on to segment 2 and actually talk about the major game that we've been playing and talking about lately. And that is Legend of Legaia for the PlayStation 1. Old school ass game. I've beaten it way back when I was like 15, maybe.
Yeah, like 2000 something.
Something like that. Yeah. And the last time I played it was probably about 9 years ago. Other than my current playthrough on the channel that you're watching, so tune in. We'll have more of that. But OmniSlash, I want to get to you right away.
Yeah, let's do it.
Legend of Legaia. You know, what makes you like or enjoy this game?
All right, so you know when we were kids, well, I don't know about you, but me, I used to just sit there and daydream about, you know, just being an average person, being chosen by the heavens, and getting like a superpower, you know, like an alien spacecraft, which they actually did in what was that? My super ex-girlfriend, where like this thing crashed down a meteor and she like sucked it up and was like, boom, superpowers. That's how I always daydream, like that I would get superpowers. But this one's kind of the same thing though, right?
No, that's awesome.
Van's given a, you know, the Rasaru chosen, or it gives you freaking ultimate power, and obviously it's a martial arts game, and I've been doing martial arts for like 15 years, Jeet Kune Do 15, and Marine Corps martial arts 10 years, and I mean,
hoorah!
It's just so awesome, right here behind me. But it's so awesome because it's like a post-apocalyptic world where this mist is just like destroys everything it touches, and you have to go around and revive these trees, and it just like, you know, just destroys the mist and makes everybody, the Sarus that are all like attached to them, making them into zombies and shit. Like that's cool. And then you just like, you can just destroy it, and then they turn back from zombies to humans, which is usually not the case. I also like how you meet, you know, lifelong friends along the way. And I also like how it's like 3 people, you know what I'm saying? Not too little, not too many, and especially in a turn-based RPG.
So then,
yeah, go ahead.
Touching on those notes, I guess, what would be your favorite part of the game then? Like, you know, what really draws you? You know? Okay,
so I narrowed it down to 3 different parts.
Nice.
Because you can't just do one part. Sorry, that's in like any like one of the top 10s RPGs, which will probably be coming soon for the Top Gear Gaming top 10.
Nice.
But one of them, actually, I'm just putting them all together. But I think one of my favorite parts is when you just obtain all three of their Rosaru. So going through each person's story and steps to get their Rosaru, love all that stuff. Especially when you Van and Noah team up on the big Cerberus or whatever the hell that is. Can't remember what the hell it's called with the lion head and the wings and stuff, but I'll just call it a Cerberus.
I think it's a Cerberus.
Yeah. I also like how they the time traveling part where you go into Conquerum after you find her parents, and they're all like zombified in the whole village and stuff. And like if she's trying to pull them out and they're like dying, but somehow you like go down through the mirror and you can go back in time. And I love time travel games. They don't make enough of them. You know, kind of like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VIII, when Alone, I think that's how you say it. Alone takes them back in time to play. You know, see, now this is my dumbass for not being. It's been a while since I played it, so fuck you.
Yeah, no, it's okay, man.
Yeah.
Can't remember everything.
Starts with an L. And then the Ocarina of Time, of course.
Oh yeah, back and forth through the time in that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's badass. And the last one point I have about my favorite part would be the Sol Tower, which is kind of like the gold saucer of Legaia.
Oh yes.
You can do all sorts of fun stuff like the what's it called? The Dance. I call it the Dance No Illusion.
Dance No Illusion.
And then the Battle Square. You get to battle all those badass enemies, and then lots of stores, different things to buy. They got the monks up on the top, the very top, training, where you can learn some moves and revive the tree. No, the tree's at the bottom. My bad. It's at the very bottom, but that's where I also like that you get to fight that badass old guy Gaza, and he's just running off of depravity and revenge. So it's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Legaia 2. You haven't played it, I know, but
yeah,
you must.
It's Legaia 2 Dual Saga.
Yes, it's actually pretty good. I was kind of like, I don't know, because usually the sequels suck, depending, on what it's kind of like the movies.
Yeah,
usually the first ones, second ones.
Okay, well, getting into that, now that you're talking about the sequel and stuff like that, I guess, why would you recommend people to play the first one?
Oh, first one. Why? Oh, hold on. Let me take a gander here. I got some notes so I don't forget. All right, here we go.
Me as well. So
Yeah. All right. So like I said earlier, there's not too many characters. I like how it's just 3, and that's like any turn-based. Even Final Fantasies before they switched to that god awful whatever the hell you call it.
Based system. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. So, I mean, like I said, not too little, not too many. I also like how the story flows together. It makes you want to play more. So you're like up all night and you're like, all right, I'm going to save here. And you're like, okay, I'll keep going. And you're like, I'll save here.
I've done that to so many
games.
I know. I've done that with so many games.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to mention, too, that the characters are so damn relatable. Like, pretty much every single one of them is missing their parents in some way. Obviously, Gala's an orphan. Van's mom is gone, probably dead to the mist. Noah's parents, obviously, you don't know in the beginning where they are, but she's living with a damn wolf with the Rosaru on.
Which is like, that's normal?
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute. What's that green jewel that can heal you? Yeah, so, but I like how they all kind of go together and just like find themselves, and they like have this awesome journey. One of the last things I also want to say was the art system, because I love how you can, put all the combos together. Combos.
Nice.
You can string them together, and then, like I said, the martial arts aspect of it, I love that. So that's some cool. So I want to ask you the same questions though, and see what's going on here. So why do you like the game?
Ooh.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Come
all
on.
right. Well, first off, yeah, I'm gonna touch right back to where you were when you started off. When we were kids, me and Omni/ used to, we would play the game that each other's playing. So if one of us found an awesome game, and usually we were RPG fans at the time, and tournament style fighters and stuff like Tekken and Street Fighter. But anyway, mostly RPGs. So what we would do is, we'd find a game and we'd start playing it, and then like all of our friends would start playing it, and we'd all be, experiencing this game at the same time. And so why I like the game is because it was one of the games that, a few of my friends were playing and have all played. It really drew me in, with multiple aspects. For the time, the battle system was, you know, pretty revolutionary. You have Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that, but there wasn't a lot of games that had a detailed battle system like that, which I extremely appreciated. The story itself was really amazing for me. You know, you had that, like you were just talking, the sense of abandonment from everybody, you know, and I'm gonna go back to you know episode 1 when I was talking about Final Fantasy VII. You know, when I first played this game, I was a teenager and I was looking for myself, and you know, had issues and stuff like that, and you know, characters became slightly relatable, and you know, you learn to
Escape.
yeah, you escape, yeah. So largely for me, you know, video games were that way. When I was a teenager. So for me, the reason why I like and enjoy the game is mainly the story's awesome. The gameplay is really, really fun. You know, like you were saying, the arts and combo system, that's amazing.
And the spirit, like how you hit the spirit, and like it not only does it allow you to use more combos, but it like increases your defense.
The magic system was something I
Yes.
really liked about it too. Having the Rasaru in your arm and doing these combos and then absorbing
Yeah.
this magical creature,
Badass.
and learning their ability, and then you know summoning them was really fun for me. So
That's
yeah,
all. Yeah,
I mean,
and you can get a shit ton of summons too.
and it wasn't a
Okay.
short game. You know, this is not a short game. This is not a game that you're gonna pick up and say, "Oh, I'm gonna beat in a weekend." Well, unless you're seriously playing 72 straight hours, I doubt you're gonna do that. So it would, you know, the game was worth it to me as a kid too. You know,
Wait a minute. Sorry to interrupt. Wasn't it only on one disc too?
Yeah, it was
Like
one disc
for
game.
the size of the game.
Yeah, one disc game.
Yeah, that's impressive though, because
Yeah.
that was a big game.
I was impressive at the time. So and for how much you know detailed sprite and stuff they had like that with the open world, there's a lot of detail in that. You know, for the time,
Yeah.
that was good. That was great. I was amazed when I played this game. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
So, you know, I guess those are the main reasons I liked it. It has the total package of a game that you'd like if you play RPGs. Good story, good battle system, awesome, you know, detail, plot twists, great magic system, all that stuff. So there you go.
Oh, and the point card.
Oh yeah, and the point card. Yeah, but which thank you for telling me about that because
Yeah.
I totally forgot. You're like,
'Cause
go
I-
back in the city and get the point card. I'm like, well, what the fuck's the point card? What? I haven't played this game in like 9 years. What? And how the fuck do you remember that?
Yeah, dude, it's the point card's so vital, especially when you fight that damn like the Korra or whatever the hell it is, and the beast inside the ice cave. Oh.
Kimura?
So I don't know, you gotta fight all three of those guys individually, and then you have to fight the big ass dude, and he like self destructs, and you have to beat him in like a couple turns. So that point card really helps, especially getting past all this, because remember, you get points for every time you buy something, and if you
Yeah.
get over 9,909, it returns those points into hit points. So
So how does that do? Is it like you spend the points? Like
Yeah.
once I do that one time, it's done, and then it goes back to zero?
well, no, that's the thing, is you can keep buying stuff. So once it goes over 9,999, it'll keep going in the point card as like 14,000, 15,000. It keeps going up. So once you spend 9,999, it'll still have the rest of it, kind of like your overtime or over minutes or whatever that you got left. Anytime.
Okay, cool. Okay. That's pretty sweet. I'll have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use that for the casual playthrough that I'm doing.
Yep. So it's
So,
pretty cool.
yeah.
Cool. Cool. Oh yeah. So, favorite part of the game. What's your favorite part of the game, buddy?
Oh yeah, I guess I did ask you that, huh? Favorite part of the game.
Yeah, if
Favorite
you can
part of the
remember.
Yeah, it's technically. Well, okay, so now I don't want to be like, oh, well, Omnislash took my answer. The art system in the battle system, the fact that you can do combos, that is my overall favorite part of the game. The fact that I feel super interactive with the battle system makes this game really, really, really playable. And the replay value goes up because you can do a shit ton of combos. And okay, my favorite part, for instance, I'm going along, I'm like, oh shit. When I first played it, there was no going on GameFAQ and getting all the moves.
Oh, yeah.
No, that wasn't around, dude. You had
Tell
to
'em.
go to the library and hop on like Netscape 3.0 and wait for that bitch to load for
The
like
dial
20
up.
minutes. And then you'd lucky if you got a move by the time your time was up on the library. The librarian's like, okay, your 30 minutes is up, sweetie. You're like, the page just downloaded. What are you talking about?
Can I print it off?
Yeah, can I at least print it?
25 cents.
So the funnest part for me and my favorite part was discovering the hypers and the new arts and just being, you know, like up, down with somebody, and all of a sudden it's like new art and you're like, yes!
Finally! So, and then you got the mystic arts, right?
Yeah, the thrill of discovery, I guess, would be the favorite part of the game for that during the battle system. So yeah, that's it. But also Soul Tower, that, you know, basically the gold saucer of Legend of Legaia. You could go.
What the hell is she hugging?
Some bear.
It's a stuffed animal?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's my favorite part. That's the way. And of course, you know, having fun in that tower. So, playing the games and doing the stuff. Isn't there like a fighting arena in there too? Like a battle arena?
Yep, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
And you can, I think you can get prizes.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet on the playthrough, so spoilers.
Yeah, you build up the points and you can get some prizes, and they have the same thing in Legaia too.
Nice.
Where you get to do that. Yep.
Nice.
It's definitely got to be. Well, I might have to do you have a PlayStation 2? I forgot.
Yeah, I have two.
Oh, you do? Oh, nice. Well, then I'll let you your ass borrow that whenever you're done with this one, and let you take a gander at that one, cool. Because, like I said, it's definitely like, give it a chance. Because if you like this one, then you should like the other one.
I'm definitely gonna play it.
Especially some of the moves. Like, obviously the moves, the graphics are better, so the moves look cooler, and there's more. Yeah,
they carried over the battle system, right?
Yeah, yep. So you can still use arts, but they did it in a different way. See, I think in this one you can't combine the arts. I mean, you can if you have enough room, but this one, if it ends with, like, say, the left, you can just start with that left and keep going, and you can just make like disgusting combos.
Well, I do that in the first one. Like,
that's what I'm saying. In this one, you have to have the spirit, and you can't overlap. In the second one, you can overlap.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's like, you're able to do way more. Like, so you could do 3 arts, a super, and a hyper all in one.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, you guys, it's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
So I do want to say what's up to chat. What's up, Chad? What's up, Lost Angel Tears? What's up, Wheezy? How you guys doing tonight? Enjoying the stream?
Yeah,
enjoying?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Just gonna shoot a Kamehameha at them real quick.
There
we go.
I'm chilling. Feeling guy.
All right. So let's get to the last question then. So why would you recommend this game to anybody?
For the exact reasons I just discussed.
Oh.
The art system.
And the show's over. No.
Okay, we're on. So, well, you know, going back to the original question as well, it has the total package. It's a great story. It's a long game. The battle system's awesome. The characters themselves are very interesting as well. That, like, their stories aren't bad, and they are pretty easily relatable. Magic system was great for me. The graphics wise, they still hold up for me. Like, it's, I mean, look down that stream. That's not an ugly game, you know.
I know, because back in our days, this was one of the best damn games you could ever play, and still play.
Oh, God.
So just take that for example.
I mean, that's why I would recommend it. It's a really fun game. The battle system's not boring. You're not gonna sit there monotonously pushing buttons. You know, you have to be smart about it. So, you know, it's a good game just like that. And I definitely recommend it. If no one's played it, you need to play it. So, you know, grab yourself an emulator and play the damn thing. It's worth it.
Yeah, because it's kind of like Lunar too, where like you're like, oh man, this is gonna be pretty damn easy, and then you're gonna get your ass kicked, and you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, if you think the game is easy, you're gonna have a bad time. There will be some grinding, ladies and gentlemen. The game is unforgiving at certain points, so you know, make sure you're prepared.
The bosses too.
Yeah, make sure you have some healing leaves.
Yeah, healing leaves, and hopefully some magic absorbed.
Oh yeah, make sure you have magic.
Always try to get at least one of each person to have the healing. Obviously, I don't know. Everyone needs to have a healing. Not, there ain't no doubt
Oh, that's
about
the way
that.
I did it. At least have each person have a single heal. Every person, in my opinion, doesn't have to have the mass heal, but
Yeah,
that's always helpful, to have
yeah,
everyone have
definitely.
all the magic. So,
Especially if they decide to freaking absorb the damn thing.
yep,
Because I mean, that's the best thing to do if you're going to grind. If you're going to grind, go into an area, where you're going to find the monsters that carry the magic, because it'll show the little symbol over their head if you can absorb them, and what element it'll be,
yep,
and then yeah, just go from there. Try to get it
yeah.
as close as possible.
And
Oh,
okay, so in that
absorption
system,
rate.
the absorption rate, yeah. So
Mm.
there is a set absorption rate for each Rasaru. So each person's, like Van, Noah, and Gala, they each wear different Rasarus. It's Ozma, Terra,
Um,
and
for the love of God,
oh geez, oh
hold
geez,
on.
technical difficulties.
I can't believe. Yeah, no, yeah.
It's
There you go.
Ozma, Terra, and something else. Damn it, and Meta, Ozma, Terra, Meta.
Yes, thank you, because he's
There
a
we go.
fire.
Yep. Okay,
Fire.
so yeah, it just popped on the screen too. Meta. Damn it. um, so each of those have different absorption rates based on the absorption rate of the creature you're trying to absorb. So it doesn't matter what you do for combo wise. It doesn't matter if your last attack is a Rasaru attack, right or left, depending on which hand they have it on. That doesn't matter.
See, you don't smash my dreams, McCoy, because I've been doing that the whole time,
I
and
know.
it seemed to
Hey,
work for me.
I'm sorry. I mean, maybe it's you're just a lucky gamer. Fuck you. You always have good luck.
Sometimes.
So
Yeah, sometimes my encounter rates increase, but other than that, yeah, I mean,
yeah. Well, like
that
what
ass.
the other night, and I was doing Midgar Final
Oh,
Fantasy 7
dude.
speed run. Yeah, just fucking encounters left and right, man. I was like, what, 9 minutes behind my time with encounters? Like, ugh.
Yeah, I was distracting you.
No, that wasn't even it. I've done it live before, and it's just ridiculous that I couldn't. I don't know. I wasn't even streaming. It was just practice, and it was like, you know what? This is practice. Fuck you. Don't care.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, the hang the head of shame. Damn it! This
You
game
suck.
has defeated me.
You piece of
Rip run, rip run. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, buddy.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to discuss about that game? Because I mean, the game is awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because well, right now, like I said, Underground, I believe, no, it's not Octum, I don't think, or is it Octum? Might be.
No, it's Octum. Yeah.
Is it Octum?
That's it.
Octum.
See, how the hell do you remember this shit?
I don't know.
He's not even playing the fucking game right now, and he remembers all this. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
there's the three little babies in there too. I can't remember his name either right now because I didn't really familiarize myself. Or Harry, I think Harry.
The streamer earlier said that they're not little babies; they're just really small people.
Oh, well, they definitely look like they are
No,
still
I
sucking
mean,
boobies.
obviously she was probably having a good time, but I would assume they're babies too. But that was just kind of funny. I thought I'd
Yeah, I believe it's Harry though, of the past, present, and future, kind of like what's his
Oh.
face, the Scrooge.
Yeah, look at that on the stream. Octum Underground. Look at that.
Yes, got
Oh,
it.
she's got a lot of save files. Holy
So,
moly.
yep. So it looks like she's ready to go to fight the Taurus, who is extremely powerful, and I believe this is where you also get Fire Blow, or do you get Fire Blow way before this?
No, you get Fire Blow at I believe at the Gate of Shadows. So
Okay.
right here, I believe you get it, like right
Yeah,
before
so-
you come down here. I think.
So Fire Blow is definitely a move that you're going to need against this guy because his Tauros Punch does like 900 damage, and it looks like she's not even close to 900. So someone's going to die unless you use Spirit, which is why Spirit is so important.
Ooh, she
So
does
if
have
you-
the point card. Look at that.
Yeah.
Someone's,
So
some. Hey, you know what? I bet you Lagaya's in her chat telling her.
Oh, dude, this is another thing that kind of grinds our top gears is the freaking the prices on the gear, man. Like you really have to be choosy on who you're
Oh,
giving it to,
yeah.
or you're gonna go broke.
That's definitely another thing about the game is that you really have to grind out, and that's why I was like warning grinding and coming because you're gonna need money too, and shit's not cheap. And
Well, there is an
Drops.
there is something that you can equip to yourself that does give you more money.
That oh really?
Yes.
Oh, because I know that there's um one of the people that came into my chat while I was doing a casual run was told me about an item. I think it's called the Ivory Book. That
Yes,
you wear
exactly.
to
Yep.
increase the absorption rate of the magic.
Yes, that helps a lot.
Yeah. Which yeah, my Noah, which is her Kyrie,
There's
is
another book actually that allows you to get the money, I believe.
yeah okay yeah because the Ivory Book is for magic absorption.
Yep.
So I would assume there's something like you were saying.
Yeah, I'm looking right now because I can't remember. Like I said, I haven't really played through in a long time, so I'm also kind of. I mean, I still remember some things, but
Oh shit, you remember a lot for someone who hasn't played in a long time.
yeah, I
Remembers a
did play
random
like
name of a town in the game,
yeah,
from
6 months
15 years
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey!
Yeah, I
Keeps
hear
me
that.
from
I hear
smoking
you.
those cigarettes there.
Ain't a cigarette. That's a seaweed. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. What else we got? So, another good points in the game. Actually, I think we can talk about. Um, Obviously, the mist generators are what's causing these mists. There's a boss in each one. Well,
Yeah, in the
obviously,
beginning, you're like Zeto, I'm gonna kick your
yeah.
ass, dude. You're like
And
the
then
worst person in the world, and you find out like he's just some
a
piece of shit
pawn.
sub boss.
Yeah, he's just a pawn.
Yeah,
And you're like, dude, that guy was freaking hard.
yeah, he was pretty hard. He was pretty
Same
hard.
with the first boss. No, is it the first boss when Noah and Van fight? Like with the like I was saying, the big lion. I think that was like the first major boss, and it was pretty freaking hard. And you definitely had to do some teamwork on that one. That's why, like, even going through the forest after you get Gala, he doesn't have his Raw Saru, and he's strong, but he ain't that strong.
Yeah, no, he's not. You do need to and the technique that was told to me was absorb Nido, and
Yeah,
then
Naito.
confuse one of the enemies to attack the other one, and then just attack the one that's being attacked. And that
See,
tactic worked really well,
that
really
never
well,
worked for me.
dude. And then the Berserker, dude, on the town, the one with the tower with the Genesis tree on top of the tower. It's like
Yep.
right after you beat the first mist generator.
The
If you
Berserk.
use Naito on him, dude, he's dead. Just done.
Yeah, see,
It's a
that
one hit
doesn't
kill.
doesn't make any sense.
I
I
died,
gotta try that because
dude.
I
I
don't
died
remember.
twice trying to fight him, and I'm like, this asshole.
Yeah, as I
How the
said,
hell is he not dying? I'm doing a ton of damage, and
uh,
I just do Naito once, and it's like, oh, Berserker has been vanquished. I was like,
so
what?
wait, so you seriously tried it and it worked?
Yeah, no,
Because
one
I could have
time
swore I've done it
I
before.
didn't touch him with anything. Did Naito, and it done. Berserker
Man,
has been vanquished. I was like, huh?
that really makes me butthurt
Yeah,
because
dude, I was all derpish after that. I was
yeah,
like, what?
I've been doing it the normal way for a long time.
Yeah, so you're grinding it out. Uh-oh, do we have a kitty meowing?
Meow.
I thought I heard a kitty.
Maybe did did Shadow meow meow right meow,
Uh-oh, kitty, what do you want?
Mr. Kitty?
Oda? We're trying to discuss games, okay? You want to be quiet?
What's
Thank
this?
you.
This is garbage in the chat.
Oh, that would be someone that we don't want in our chat. Goodbye, person. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm keeping an eye.
Yep, thank
You
you.
know,
Yep.
you know what else is pretty badass though is the every time you revive a Genesis tree, and the raw Saru on their arms get bigger and like almost engulf their arms.
Yeah, they actually grow on the person's arm. So like in battle, you're seeing there with Gala that's normally not that big, and then with Van, his meta, it actually like starts to grow spikes and stuff.
Yeah, that's
it looks
and the
pretty.
wings, right?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, Gala's grows fangs.
Yeah,
That's
and it like completely like comes down and like Gala is pretty badass though because he's got that lightning.
he does. Yeah, he is pretty awesome.
We got the fire, the lightning, and what's the other one? Wind, I believe. I think it's wind. Yeah, it's wind.
I think wind.
Yeah.
No, Terra would be ground. Fire,
Earth?
it's fire, lightning, and earth.
I thought like she went through a wind tunnel or something, but you're probably right.
Yeah,
So
I mean, she does go through a wind. like in the beginning, the earth shakes and the mountain that they're in cracks open, and then he says you can feel wind coming through now, so the tunnel opened. And then the mist starts to seep through.
Yeah, I like
Terra, hers is more ground
the
or
hurricane
earthy.
kick. Hurricane Akika. I like, yeah, her moves are cool, and it's kind of cool too. That's why you got to play the second one because there's actually a move where the heart comes out and it like confuses them.
Hmm.
Yeah, so there that's another little probably Easter egg they threw in there. Like if you didn't play the first one, you just went to the second one, you wouldn't know about that.
Nice,
So I mean, there's actually a couple things you can actually get the point card also in that one.
nice.
So yeah,
They definitely did a good sequel then.
yeah, definitely. Like I said, the main boss is freaking awesome. He's definitely someone to be reckoned with, and I don't want to give too much away because I could probably go on and on and on.
Cool, cool, cool.
Sure. So that's
Um, yeah, yeah.
the
We're almost into hour two just with this game. Nice.
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. So one other thing I wanted to mention about the game is the fact that finding it now is really difficult.
And I think they're charging like at least $40
Yeah,
for it still too.
it's a $40 RPG and it's hard to find in good condition. So if you do come across that game and you have it, hold on to that son of a bitch.
Yep, indeed.
Hold
Or
on
if
to that
you
son of a bitch.
or if you have a cloud poster.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. His cloud wall scroll from like way back in the day when the original release came out, there was wall scrolls. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah,
Of
it's
course.
missing. Worth a lot of money. Um,
Yep, indeed.
anyway,
Anyway.
anyway,
Yeah.
um,
I wanted to touch something too on the rivalry of Songi.
oh yeah, Sangi.
So originally, Songi is Gala's rival, even though Gala didn't really want him to be the rival. I think it was more of a jealousy factor, but I like how he ends up kind of being everybody's rival because he's just like that badass and strong that he can just fight all three of you because his hit points are ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
And
that Rasaru he's being
dude, I know.
controlled by.
And have you noticed? Like, I'm confused though. Like, if he's not going around reviving Genesis trees, how is his roster getting stronger? I'm wondering if it's like a depravity thing also, where it's feeding off, and because when you're getting more into the game, you see his like eyes and everything just like become like what purple or something, and it's
Yeah,
just he gets crazy.
yeah, and you know what? Well, in the game dialogue it says, "Oh, that's not a Rasaru," so maybe it's just a Saru.
But
And
wasn't it an egg? I thought it was an egg.
no, you get an egg, and then the egg hatches, and then that's how Gala gets his.
But I thought he got his an egg too though. I thought there was like another one and it was dead, or like they showed one and it was dead, and then they found the other one after you go to the other side. I don't know. Let me
Yeah, that's
see.
initial. Okay, so initially, what happens is you go to the Genesis tree, and it's dead, and that's where the egg is. But that's after you fight the battle with Songi, and then you go to the other. Is it? No, no. It's the first one's dead. So then you just go to the other one, and then that's where the egg appears. After you beat the Songi drone
Oh,
fight, we
okay.
call him.
So he has the Simsaru. Remember the Simsarus? Those are kind of the eviler ones.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They're the
Okay.
corrupted ones of the
Yes,
Rosarus. Yeah.
exactly. So
Okay.
it's like the yin and yang.
Yeah. Yeah. God, see, I need to get farther into the game again.
Yeah, the Simsarus are I think are man-made, which is what you learn after you go into the past in Conquerum that the Simsarus were created to help I think them be more powerful and to utilize them for um, getting around and stuff like that, kind of like the people that were flying around and stuff. I don't think those were Simsarus, but
Yeah.
I know they were just Sarus.
They almost remind
And
me of Winglies from Legend of Dragoon.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Um.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, welcome back, Lost Angel. Cheers. Saw you had to go eat dinner, and yeah, they are cool in their own way. The Simsaru.
Yeah,
I do think so as well.
I know the Saru used to be helpful, obviously, and the mist is what makes them go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and and take
Yeah,
over
see, and that's
bodies.
the thing is, I think like the deeper you get into the mist, the stronger that Simsaru gets, and I think that's why
Yeah.
Songi gets so powerful because like most of the time you fight them in the mist generators, don't you?
Songy? Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
because
there's
you fight.
occasions where you're not. I mean, you fight him like on top of the mountain and stuff like
Mm,
that. And he puts that freaking
excuse me.
shield around this Rossru tree, and then after you beat his ass, obviously the shield goes away.
Yeah, yeah. So
But
you can't
I
do
mean,
the.
it's yeah. What was that? Or do you already get past the part where you have to like destroy like two or three different mist generators to like kind of get rid of because the mist was just so damn thick? Or maybe that's the next part coming up.
I was gonna say no. I just passed the first mist generator, and I just got to Octum Underground, where
Okay.
our streamer is actually.
Gotcha.
That was the part that I finished on.
Yeah, it looks like still making their way towards the boss. Definitely not an easy part because then you got to travel through hot lava, liquid
Yeah.
hot magma.
Yeah, we were mentioning that too, Lost Angel Tears. It you know that was one of the reasons that I enjoyed about the game is the fact that it wasn't too easy, but it wasn't too hard at the same time either. Like at certain points, the game is like, this is fun, but then at certain points, it does kick your ass. So,
Yeah,
but
especially go ahead.
oh yeah, I was just gonna say. So yeah, good for all ages, because obviously the first time I played, I was what 14, 15, something like that. Oh,
Yeah, and we definitely are able to beat these games a lot easier, but I mean, obviously we're more experienced with them and we know more what we're doing. So obviously the experience does help. And just like going in blind, not playing this at all, people are going to get hooked easily and realize that it's not as easy as some people make it out to seem on streams and stuff.
yeah. Actually, so there are a few speedrunners for this game. Oh, and that's one thing I did actually want to do. I wanted to give a shout out to Isugi. Congratulations on your record on Final Fantasy VII No Slots Run, bud. That's incredible that you have the time and dedication to do that. His time is 8:21, I believe, and it's
Holy shit buckets.
it's like seventh in the world right now. So that's an incredible feat. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not on that fucking leaderboard, and I'd love to be, but I don't have the time and dedication to that. So congrats,
Yeah.
Eastwood, man.
I
That is
was to say
impressive.
we got yeah, definitely. How do you defeat that which has no life? No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. Just kidding.
All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up for this segment of our Legend of Legaia talk. Um, Here at Top Gear Gaming, we're going to take a quick break, and then we will be back with our guest, and we're going to be discussing Call of Duty World at War and the current community and what's going on. And our guest is one of our mappers, so check that out. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. welcome back to the Top Gear Gaming Corner. Right now we got Mr. Wheezy Nasty, whatever you want to say, and he's here. Yep.
Preferably Wheezy 428.
Whatever. Potato.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's pretty good. I like it.
That's
fun.
all right.
All right, buddy.
That's a friend's name, I guess.
So we got the COD servers that you were talking about, and you were saying that they were talking about taking them down. So what does this mean for you then? That's been sitting there and taking all this time into making awesome maps that you should be getting paid for.
I wish I was. It's just a rumor. I've heard that maybe Black Ops 3 is going to come out with new mod tools, which is just going to make my job in a new fashion, I guess. Futuristic
Start you
fashion.
over. Well, I guess
Well,
I'll introduce.
you know.
Wheezy428 is a custom mapper for the Call of Duty World at War community. He's been doing it for, about 4 years now, bud?
Yeah.
And he is damn good at it. So I will get some links up in just a moment. But we're having him on because I play Call of Duty World at War. I played custom zombie maps, and I've actually I did a trailer to one of his maps, which I thought was just incredible and really fun. So the rumor of that kind of bums me out, because I still play them, not very often like I used to anymore, but like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, I was playing Hoboville. So,
Right.
that's unfortunate. I hate to hear that. So
It's not set in stone. And if it is, all it's going to do is give us more models, more access to the whole new gaming genre of Call of Duty. So it's going to make our job a whole lot easier from bringing things over from other maps or other games, I should say, back to this 2008 game. I mean, this is 2008. We're talking that people are still working with World at War. So
Ancient.
there's probably not another Call of Duty that's being worked on this way. I mean, I think it just bring a lot more to the table.
So I have to ask you, what got you into doing this? What got you into being a mapper? Let alone, obviously we all enjoy zombies. Like, who doesn't enjoy watching brain splatter on your screen? That's fun to me.
Right.
But what specifically got you into being a mapper, and how'd you get attached to the community the way you are?
Well, what got me into mapping in general was just playing zombie maps, and I guess one of my buddies showed me a map that I saw on YouTube that I never saw before, and I was like, how did somebody recreate their own map? So found out that there's this modding community, this create your own zombie maps. You can even do multiplayer or whatever you want to do, and I've just been a zombie fanatic. I mean, crazy zombie fanatic.
Yeah.
So
I'll admit to that one.
yeah, got a tattoo. That's pretty zombie.
Yes,
for life, right there.
Luke, buddy, you should probably get that trailer up too, maybe, so people can kind of see the work. Because Mr. Wheezy428 here has so much attention to detail that this is why I said he should be getting paid for it.
That's true. Yeah.
I do.
We'll get that. You go
air
ahead.
quality.
So the second part of that, how'd you end up being a mapper?
So, I built my own computer, found out exactly what the mod tools were for creating your own maps, and found out that a lot of guys were doing it. They had a lot of tutorials on how to actually start, and it's a very complicated process, mind you. It's not just kind of like The Sims, where I thought was like, oh, I grab this couch and I throw this couch over here. Well,
Yeah.
you gotta program the zombies to do what they do, and
Yeah, that's nasty.
add the clips so people can't walk through things and all sorts of weird things that you got to do. So I guess I just got into trying to make my own dreams of zombie
So
maps myself.
that's awesome. So how long do you think it usually takes you, minimal to make a map? I mean, I know that, like I said, your attention to detail, so it might take a little bit longer, but how often, or like how long do you think you could complete one from start to finish?
Um, Depends how big it is. I could create a map with the detail that I have, but it would be very small in probably 4 months.
Holy cow.
And to create the maps that I create take a year or so. But most of them I do alone.
Exactly. You don't have a team, so
Yeah, I don't. I do have guys. I was a part of Team Apex for a while, and the scripter kind of disappeared for a minute. So you need a guy who does mapping. You need a guy that does scripting. You need a guy that can do all the things that you can't to make things happen. Like weapons need to be done all by themselves as well, and animations for those weapons. So it's time consuming when you're by yourself.
definitely.
Yeah, I I was one of those alpha and beta testers for you on Hoboville, so I fully understand. You know, the grind that it takes to get things right, and especially with your attention to detail and how like OCD you are about having things perfect. There was days I was just sitting there for like 8 hours, just in one room. I remember watching you do that stuff, so it was crazy. The amount of detail that you provide in a map is amazing. But so one thing I wanted to do really quick then, let's show this trailer really fast for everyone. We'll get that up here.
Awesome.
Slide it in there. And frame it up.
Dude.
This is a map from a year ago.
So this is Wheezy 428's Hoboville. A very, very amazing map. Let's see, make sure. Let's get it up there in HD. Sorry.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this map.
Spoiler. It's loud. Ooh. We got a little bit of.
I wonder who wrote the music.
Oh, that was scary. Sorry, tech issues. Music by 36 Crazy Fists. So this is Wheezy's Hoboville right here. I will say that this is me. And even on like God mode, you were afraid. You're just like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude, the blue eyes is a nice touch because I remember you and Aldog sitting there trying to do the moon, right? And that's how you get the blue eyes. Like going into space. Yeah, that looked hard, dude.
It was a lot of work to try to do that on the regular zombies, but to get it in this was very simple.
Because you're the one that told it to you.
Yeah, I just changed the colors. They normally are kind of orange, and I just changed them to blue, which a lot of people didn't know how to do. So I actually gave the tutorial on how to make their eyes whatever color you wanted as well. So.
Awesome. See, that's badass.
That was very badass. I love that. That was really awesome. So yeah, that was Wheezy's 428. Wheezy 428's Hoboville. Amazing map. Amazing map.
So yeah, actually, if I can cut in real quick,
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
Hoboville. Could you, Wheezy? Could you tell us where you got the idea for Hoboville from? Because I remember you talking to me about it, and I want the viewers to know as well.
Yeah, Hoboville actually was a childhood park in the kind of right off from my neighborhood, and it's definitely
A
not
rendition
as
of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a there was a sewage ditch that was next to a park, and we used to crawl underneath this railing and get underneath and go through this very scary tunnel with flashlights. And so what we did was saw a lot of graffiti, and we were always worried about the teenage kids coming out and beating us up or whatever. But the whole tunnel was based off of this childhood area that I kind of made it into. It never opened up into this huge vat of where homeless people would be hanging out.
But that's where your creative
Yeah.
juices obviously came flowing. So
Actually, I don't know the name of the movie, but my other buddy Hack had this 1980s movie that was resembled of a homeless shelter underneath the city. So he gave me that idea, and I ran with it and made the same tunnel, the same outside, and then just made a huge area of where I guess homeless people would have been trying to get away from these zombies, right? So the whole
Zombies.
the mission sense is they're in there to clean it out, to make the area passable. So your mission is just to clear out the infected, and
Nice.
it's kind of how it ran into a childhood dream memory slash zombie map.
yeah, that's really awesome. During alpha and beta testing and stuff that I was doing for you, there was a lot of ideas that went back and forth and stuff like that. And spoiler alert for people that actually haven't gotten this far, but if you pay really close attention when you get to the Pat machine, the shelter that leads to Nuketown is right there. So a little
Right.
tie-in Wheezy did there, which I thought was just really cool.
Yeah, it's a tie-in, but it doesn't make sense
No,
because
it's still awesome though, you know.
Nuketown's supposed to be in Nevada, and this is in Wisconsin,
Nevada.
so it's like
Whatever, underground tunnels for miles. They do it in California all the time.
Yeah,
That's
they're all
true.
over the U.S.
I mean, it was just for the fun. I like to link my maps to something that Treyarch does, and because I mean I try to do Treyarch quality, and when you get to making a map that detailed, you want to try to link it in with their story a little bit and have it be the in between, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. And
weren't people getting butthurt from Treyarch that some people might have it seemed like they were better than them or something? I thought I heard something along the lines of that.
I've been called Treyarch quality, and people have told Treyarch to hire me, but I mean that's not the reason why I do it. It's
course.
it's obviously your hobby that you want to
yeah.
turn into something. Yeah.
yeah,
Do what you love for sure.
right. I mean, I just want to make the most detailed, and I'm realistic, so I like to make things. If something was laying on the ground, it's not going to be floating or whatever.
Well, during the process, and I mean, I've obviously talked to you a bunch about this, but I know during the process we talked a lot about logic behind things in the game and in the maps. Everything has a story and a meaning behind why it's there and like what happened. Like why is that? There's some maps I've played, where you walk in a room and there's books laying all over the floor, and it's like, okay, well, where's the bookshelves? And things didn't make sense. So that was one thing that I greatly appreciated about your maps and everything like that. So you have that logical sense to it. It's like, well, if there's blood all over the floor, if there's a pool, maybe you should have footprints coming away from it, or so.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that
Right.
that makes
Like
the
a-
detail and makes you
telling a story.
immersed into the map, and it makes you feel like you're there. And with the detail that you do, it's amazing. It makes you feel like you are there. Something's really gonna fucking crawl up and bite your ass.
Right. I mean, the first thing to get players scared is to make an environment where they're scared without anything coming at them. It's not just the zombies coming at you, but when you walk into a room and you have some eerie noises and you have blood sprayed on the wall and maybe like a body was dragged out of the room. I mean, the first thing that comes to a player's mind is
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Do I really want to walk in
what's
this
around
room?
that corner. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
so,
you see a big
I
blood
mean,
smears. Yep.
I'm a big horror fan and a big mostly survival
Survival.
horror games. I love.
Yes.
I want to create my own survival horror game, but
Dude.
I can't do it by myself. But I've already started to work on something along the lines of Silent Hill or The
I
Evil
will-
Within blew my mind.
Yeah,
I will
that
help
was a
you
scary
design
ass
that.
game.
I will help you design it because I'm
They're
down.
they're creepy and
Omni Slash over there is pretty demented too.
right. So you know, when
Yeah.
people want to be scared, and
Some sick
mind
shit.
you, it's close to Halloween. Just you know, but
Yeah.
everybody wants to be scared, and zombies doesn't really scare you, right? I mean, when you play a normal zombie map from Treyarch, there's not really a lot of fear. It's action packed.
Yeah, it's action packed and objective filled, and you know you get to
Yeah.
the point where you're not afraid of the zombies. Obviously, you know you're like, oh, this is a cool atmosphere, but no, I don't really get a lot of fear out of
No, it's
out of maps.
it's a run and gun.
Yeah.
Running.
Yep.
You know, you just got the gore, so you're gonna see blood, you're gonna see decapitated bodies, and that got me into zombies in general by having that gore with it. And I like to see when I shoot a guy that his blood sprays against the wall and he lays there and doesn't go away, right?
Yeah, you want a body to lay there.
Yeah, and Killing Floor 2 is, I just gotta throw that out there. They don't delete any of their blood or any of their gore,
Nice.
so you can paint a freaking room blood
That's
That's
never
awesome.
never goes away.
Slaughter.
I would assume that game probably absorbs a lot of RAM.
But they designed it that way,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Probably compressed pretty good.
Man, I can
Very
completely like relate with your survival horror games, buddy, because I'm definitely also a survival horror gamer.
Yeah.
And if I'm not sitting in the dark and I'm not like, which a lot of these games like Dead Space 1 and you know Silent Hills and all that, if I'm sitting in the dark and I'm
Yep.
like about to piss my pants, then you know it's damn good, and that's
Yeah.
what I want too from a survival
Wheezy,
horror.
have you ever played The Last of Us?
yes.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I borrowed it from my brother for a little while, and I thought the game was done very well. But mind you, I'm playing it on PlayStation 3, so it was like
Yeah.
at their
That was
limit.
That's
Aren't
my
we-
you know
Aren't
we
we
all
all?
played it on PS3, so that was my
Right.
experience
Oh,
of the
yeah.
game too.
Platinum
But-
that bitch.
I gotta say the beginning was so intense
Dude,
and
hell
the
yeah,
first
dude.
15 minutes?
so
Dude.
dramatic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when
I-
everything was just happening at that, like when it happens fast.
I gotta say, not to throw myself out there, but I'm sure there's many people that can agree with me that I actually started tearing up
Oh yeah.
in
Oh, yeah.
the beginning in that
Oh.
certain spot, and I'm not gonna spoil anything or
Oh
anything.
no, no, I'm not gonna
But-
say it. Anybody that hasn't played The Last of Us, play that shit, dude.
it-
Play it.
It has the characters, it
Yeah.
has the dialogue, it has the emotions that you should
Yep.
feel, and it's
Especially
still a
in a-
survival horror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a survival horror.
Dude, and the moves that you can do though, like how many different ways you can kill somebody. Sorry, but
Right.
that's me and Wheezy, and I'm sure you,
Yeah.
Mr.
Oh,
AD,
I-
are all about the gore.
I appreciate the hell out of that game for being as nasty as it is.
Like just smashing people's faces in the wall, just strangling them,
Slamming
friggin'
that dude's
shooting
face on
them.
the desk like multiple times. It was so
Yeah.
awesome.
That's a lot of animations to be able to incorporate that in games, which that's what I'm looking forward to in these new games. And I gotta throw it out there. I'm a Call of Duty guy, and I'm not just a Call of Duty guy. I'm a Treyarch guy. So
Okay.
screw all the other Call of Duties besides the ones Treyarch has done. And Black Ops 3, I'm really looking forward to with the new zombies that they've come out with.
I
And
played the beta for Black
Did
Ops
you?
3, but there was only multiplayer, so
Yeah.
I had nothing to be like, because basically what I did is I played the beta. I played it for like 3 hours, and I was like, God, this sucks. It's multiplayer.
Yeah,
Won't do it.
not to bash them, but I'm not a big multiplayer fan either. And
No.
there's so many zombie guys out there, I'm sure,
Yeah.
that understand it's about the zombies, man. It's not about. I mean, they have new animations of running against walls and
Yeah.
sliding on their asses.
I'm not fond of all that stuff, like the boost jump, and it just. I understand everyone wants to go all modern and futuristic and stuff, but I mean,
They need to stop.
yeah.
Really,
Yep.
they do. Um, there's a lot of guys that I've talked to that really wished Treyarch would have stopped the line of the future because they're the ones who could stop the line of that futuristic Call of Duty style and go back to World War II, right?
Yeah.
I mean, take it back.
I mean, I played Call of Duties, and I played it up until Modern Warfare 2, and I stopped
That's-
after that, and then
That's one of the ones I saw you playing.
yeah, and then I'd never played Black Ops 1, but then I played Black Ops 2, but only zombies. Like I played multiplayer, I think for 10 minutes.
You skipped one of the best zombie games ever.
I
Black
am,
Ops 1.
I am aware.
is-
Yeah, you guys have definitely told me that, so I'm
Right.
aware.
Well, good. That's what friends are
Black
for.
Ops 1 was right after zombies. It was their first endeavor at changing whatever they could.
Yeah.
And they didn't change too much. So when you go back to Black Ops 1, they really had it on the head. And then they took it too far in Black Ops 2 and now Black Ops 3. They might take it too far, but
I mean,
from
you're
what
still
I've seen,
anticipating it, right? You're still gonna buy it and play it.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
And I want the giant map for any of you guys out there that are zombie fans. The giant map is really what I want to see. It's a remake of a World at War map, and it's with the end of Black Ops 2 starts right there, and this Shadow Evil map that they're portraying probably or most likely will have nothing to do with the main zombies story. I mean, but who knows? I mean,
well, haven't they
this is all
broken it off in
speculation.
like 3 different directions already?
They've taken it back and rewrote history in the Giants.
The Origins one?
Have you seen the Giants game? Sorry, the story's cinematic intro.
For Origins?
I mean,
Or
if
just in
anybody
general?
for what Origins was, they brought it to the new game and they rewrote history with it.
Yeah, they
So
changed
everything,
things.
yeah, everything that happens in Black Ops 1 and on does not happen anymore.
See, that's really weird how they do that,
Yeah.
and they like rewrote it. Because
All it took was a bullet to a dude's head.
Rick Token goes,
Yep.
yeah.
He gets Richtofen kills Richtofen.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it all
Yeah.
starts over again. I mean,
yeah, and then he goes back into the void or wherever the hell that girl was or whatever.
Yeah,
No,
I just
one
man,
Richtofen dies. The Richtofen that is from World at War through Black Ops 2 is dead at the beginning of Black Ops or World at War, I should say.
you
From
bastards, man.
him killing him. He killed himself.
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
You
So
guys got me
who
with that
knows?
shit.
Who knows? It's the biggest twist you could ever give it, right?
Yeah, I mean, fuck, it throws me for a loop. I'm lost in the story now.
Yeah, dur. Let's see. You guys got me in a bad
Everybody
company
else
too.
is-
I'm like, what?
Oh
You guys
god,
got
Bad
me
Company
back.
2.
Yeah,
Oh,
you guys got
Wheezy.
me into that.
I missed
Wheezy,
that
remember
game.
the days?
I missed that
Oh,
game.
me, you,
Yeah,
L-Dog,
I'm back.
Omnislash, Cino.
I've gone back.
Have you?
Yeah, but there's not
Yeah.
that many people, man. It's
Um,
dead.
It depends what map. You know the map where we're playing in those buildings?
Yeah, the big map with the tanks and stuff.
No, 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 no.
Like
Small
with the
snowy map with a bunch of buildings.
No, Africa Harbor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yep.
harbor, dude. That one was awesome.
Everybody plays that religiously.
Really?
Nice.
Nobody else is in. As soon as you get to a new map, everybody leaves and goes back to that.
Dude, Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam, dude. That was
Vietnam's
awesome.
dead.
I know
Yeah.
it sucks, but it was
That's
so
so sad.
awesome.
It was, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Flamethrowers.
God, that was the shit. I remember when
Dude.
that came out. I was like,
Yeah, dude. I can't believe they got like no one plays it anymore. That was so badass with the flamethrowers, with the
That's
old school weapons, the M1 Grand.
So now that
You
we're
should
getting, obviously we're getting into the Battlefield talk.
Yeah. All right.
For Battlefield though, they need to go back too. Just
Yeah, they
like
do.
how we were just saying about Call of Duty, how they're making it all too futuristic and shit.
Back to the roots.
I think
Yep.
Battlefield, Battlefield 4, the game fucking sucked. I'm sorry. I'm a Battlefield fan. I mean, I'm wearing a fucking shirt. I have wall scrolls. I have a hoodie. know?
That's 3, buddy. 3.
Yeah, I know. That's 3. But 4, they just ruined everything. I mean, I played Battlefield 2 Modern Warfare for PS2. That's when I originally got into it. And then I went into Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and then I played Battlefield 4 and I was like, what the fuck did you guys do?
Right.
So I think they need to go back to their roots too, and I would like to see, them re-release the Vietnam shit on the new game.
Right. Everybody just wants to go to 2065. It's like,
It's like, come on.
Yeah. Pulse plasma rifles and
yeah.
it's-
Well,
they're all
you know
Halo
why they
guns
do
and
that
shit.
though? They do that because nobody can say that's not real.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You don't have
They-
to make it
I just
realistic
said
then.
that too.
Right?
I just said that.
You can, yeah, right. I mean, you got a guy that can make a pulse plasma rifle that shoots frickin' lasers and frickin' plasma grenades,
Frickin' lasers.
whatever. Yeah,
Frickin'
and
laser.
no one's gonna be like, that's not real.
Yeah, because it's futuristic, so you don't know yet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But
Exactly. That's why.
That's a
why
damn good point.
if Treyarch went back to
Spillage.
World at War, you're back in 1945, 1940, 39 to 45 is when World War II took place. So,
Yeah.
but the good thing about that is, man, those Nazis were creating some really weird wonder weapons that are futuristic in their own sense, which is
Yeah,
how
have you
zombies
ever-
started.
Have you ever watched like Nazi secret weapon documentaries on Netflix?
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah, I've watched that shit a bunch, man. It's like,
A lot of-
wow, really? They
Did
were coming up
you hear
with this shit?
that Hitler and his company like went into a mountain and just like went into a Stargate and shit? I've heard all sorts of stuff.
Well, that's what they're.
They've done some weird shit.
Well, that's.
Yeah.
I think that's where they're getting some of the.
Futuristic weapons, man. I'm telling you.
In Call of Duty, the zombies. I think that's where they're getting some of that stuff. Like in Origins, you go like
Well, yeah, they said
like a
that Hitler
time
might
and-
have had a time machine,
you have all these weird freaking.
which would have been bad.
the staff of fire, the staff of wind.
Hitler has a lot of blueprints.
Yeah, yeah.
Blueprints ain't
Yeah.
making weapons.
No,
so,
yeah, no.
I
It was
mean,
pretty
it's
cool though.
like, I can draw something up on my computer
Exactly.
and make this crazy ass weapon, but is it gonna work?
Yeah, exactly. Only one
yeah.
way to find out. No,
I
I'm just
mean,
kidding.
There's
right.
those games like that really push the boundaries. It's I see your point. It's like, hey, I can't say that's fake because I don't know. But
Yeah.
like you're saying,
Yeah.
going back to the World War II era, they're gonna have to make it the best they can, as realistic as they can, because we know what happened and we know
Right.
what weapons they used and how things looked, and
Mm-hmm.
so there's a lot more detail.
But I gotta throw this out there. Wolfenstein, the new one,
Wolfenstein 3D, the New
Yeah.
Order.
that's as if Nazis took over and the
dude.
world was changed.
That game is
So
fucking crazy.
if Black Ops or whatever, screw Black Ops. If Treyarch recreated a Call of Duty that was the Nazis won, I mean, and kind of took it back to how Wolfenstein did it, I
Yeah,
mean,
twisted
then you can come out with the future of here's 2015, 2020 of if the zombies took over in this era. I mean, it'd be brilliant, in my opinion. But
I think that would be fucking awesome. Hell yeah. You know, I
Sure.
like the concept. That's why Wolfenstein: The New Order and the old Wolfenstein worked out so well, and people loved it so much because it's like
It's
an
good.
alternate history. It's something different, you know, but it's something familiar yet different, you know.
yes, and that's what I think new games need to have is everyone's going so far forward. It's like movies and remaking movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like
Yada yada
can
yada.
some remake some new ideas. You can take the future and then make your own whatever with it.
Yeah,
It's-
I like alternate past games too.
Yeah, or like we were talking about time traveling. I love time traveling games.
Yeah. You ever
Anyone
played
where
Back
you
to
just
the
go-
Future for E NES?
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. No.
That game fucking sucks.
Yeah.
right.
At what
back-
point? At what point is fucking Marty skating around trying to gather clocks, you motherfuckers? And why does
Yeah.
everything want to kill Marty?
Yeah, and why does Bart Simpson collecting everything purple?
Oh no, he has to make everything purple because the
make everything
aliens that are coming to take over the Earth can't see the color purple, so everything blends in.
Yeah, that game was hard though,
Bart
man.
Simpsons versus the world.
Never
shit.
saw it. Never
What?
played it.
Really? Old
No.
SNES game.
It's a classic.
Well, let's just go back to Beavis and Butthead jumping off of freaking clotheslines.
Dude, really? Oh my god, that game is old as shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't remember that game. Oh wow,
JJ.
wow.
In the mall, hitting the freaking
Oh my
hitting
god.
the phones to get cash out of it.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Hey
you know.
lady, can you give me one of those things you put in your thing when you have your thing?
Yeah.
It punches them right in the face, and then they have tampons on their nose. Oh god, that show is ridiculous.
That show started it all for raunchy TV.
Yep,
Exactly.
sure did.
My
Yeah.
parents censored that channel
Yep, same here. They're like,
because of that show.
See, I
Yeah,
had the
came-
best. I had the best parents ever because my grandpa was like, "Hey, boy, come over here and watch Beavis and Butthead with me." I was like, "All right."
that makes a lot of sense.
Your grandparents were freaking biker awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they were pretty open to just about anything.
I love tigers.
Yeah.
Right? But
Oh, my grandma loves tigers. Oh, jeez.
I wish I had some photos to show.
Well, do you have a? Do you
I have
a
a-
link
I have
to
a-
the forum post with it up and coming. Whatever.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Just give me 2 seconds. I'm still in mapping mode.
Yeah, as I say, you're
That's
still
good.
working right now, huh? Overtime.
Always.
A little
dude.
bit.
Dude, he's always doing it.
it's-
Yesterday, I couldn't get a hold of him at all because he was exporting weapons.
dude. My buddy
Exporting weapons.
from from England was telling me I had a day off yesterday. Okay.
England.
And he's 6 hours ahead of me. So the guy's like, "Are you at home?" I said, "Yeah, I'm taking my day off." And he's like, you're taking your day off and you're working on your map?" I said, "Yep, it's a day off and I'm working on my map." He's like, "Do you have no life?"
How do you
Yep,
kill
how
which
do you-
has no life?
Exactly.
I was like, I do. Eh,
I
He
He
did.
plays golf.
I play a lot of golf.
Actually, I
and
have
I'm
like 250
really good at it.
golf balls for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
And Chris has a whole set
Mm-hmm.
of clubs.
Yep, I got clubs for you.
I have a few clubs too. I want to come out and play sometime, so we'll have to arrange that.
Yep, and I'm still
Yeah,
frolfing.
I went with Alan and
Yeah.
man,
Or
we
so-
got almost kicked out, but it was,
Would you guys get too drunk?
they did.
They did, of course.
How
Um,
you guys, him and
Food.
Steve?
Yeah, they Steve.
They
We had a
chucking them
group of we had a group of 5.
Yeah.
We need to go
And-
frolfing too. I don't know if-
5's too many. 4 is what
Yeah.
you can do. So
Are you done
Yeah.
frolfing, Kyle? Or, I mean,
I haven't frolved
damn it.
all year.
I went a couple times. Oh, speaking of which, has anybody played the frisbee golfing game for the Wii U?
No.
I'll play like Mario Golf.
Oh shit.
I'd rather
We're gonna
play
pop
the
this
sport
really
than
quick. Hold
watch
on.
it.
Sorry guys. Sorry guys. What
So
was that?
I sent you a link.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
About you guys.
Do you want to pop it in? You can pop it in chat. I will, and then I'll
Okay,
just repost it.
Pop it in your face, bitch.
I will do that. So you can check out the map. I don't know if it worked there.
No, it's gonna not let you do it, but it will let me do it.
Yep, deleted link.
Yep.
So that's the newest map, and if anybody knows Zombies, that's a remake of Shinonuma, which I've been working on since January,
Oh.
and it's gonna have all new areas, all new guns, with the classic sense of how the map was laid out. So all new models, all new everything. It's just gonna be the new dream of Shinonuma, which is my favorite map. Always has been and always will be. No matter what
Shinobi's back.
they come up with. I mean, and they remade it in China.
What? What? They remade it in China and then didn't release it to
Dude,
us? What a bunch
Are
of
you
assholes.
kidding me, buddy? If you went
No.
to like Japan or China, you know how many damn games they have that aren't over here?
No. China's different than Japan.
Well,
Well,
Mother 3,
Chi-
we never
okay.
got that god game, which
The difference is
technically Earthbound 3.
China
Earthbound
is communist,
everything's
Yeah.
made in China, and
but
In China, dude, a lot of things are banned too.
yes.
yeah.
So they
That's-
just came out with getting Call of Duty, and it's called Call of Duty Online, and they remade it, but it's with robots instead of zombies. So it's
Yeah.
not gory. You just shoot robots, but it has a whole new outlook on futuristic zombies, and I
That's
took the
great.
idea of it and I downloaded it, which I guess I should say I pirated it from China, and it took me a minute to fucking do, but I mean,
Top
but
Gear
I
Gaming does
I got
not-
I got to see it. Sorry,
does
sorry.
not endorse pirating. No, it's just fucking.
yes.
I don't give
No.
a shit. I have cracked a few games. Come on, man. Everyone's not rich, and you want to play a new game. Come on.
Doesn't-
No, you can't get this game. There's no way else to get it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If you don't have other ways, well, you know.
Well, if you wanted to do it, it
Like-
involves getting Chinese internet servers and all sorts of.
Oh yeah, getting a VPN and all that.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, whatever.
I'm in China. My name is
Yeah. Wu Chong Win.
not my name, but somebody's name.
Who cares, man? We don't worry.
Yeah,
So,
right.
but, you know, that's fun. I was just teasing.
Other guys have done it. You can
Oh,
go
yeah.
on YouTube and type in COD online and Ghost Swamp. That's
You
the
said
map.
Swamp ass.
Woo! No, Ghost Swamp.
Swamp.
Anyways.
Yeah,
so-
anyways,
So that's what they renamed it, Ghost Swamp.
Yep. So I named mine Ghost Swamp.
you guys are fucking like way over my head right now. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, yeah, it's because you didn't play the.
yeah, see, I
the
never got into
mods,
this.
You know.
Yeah, I never got into that like you guys did. I mean, you guys sucked me into Battlefield, and then after, like, I mean, I enjoyed watching you guys play zombies, but I don't know. I don't know what it was. And maybe I just didn't give it a chance. Who knows?
Well, I gotta say, Chris,
You suck!
get Black Ops 3 and play it on PC with me, both of you guys.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get it. I'll play it on PC.
This is gonna be the new age zombies. So I need guys on PC to play with that are actually gonna try to do Easter eggs, you know?
Yeah, actually do other things besides suck at the game.
Shut up. Everyone's gonna suck at this.
You know. Hey, I'm a fucking pro. Okay, you shut your
Yeah,
mouth.
that's what we do.
I am
we were-
so
we were-
far away from being a
we were
pro at
born
zombies.
Yeah, we were born when gaming
Not
came
even
out.
funny. It's not even funny. I am so not good at that.
Wait a second. I'm older than you guys.
Only by like 6 months, asshole.
Oh
I
shit.
was gonna say.
Uh-oh, she's using a magic leaf.
When I'm 80 years old, you guys will be like, I'm younger than you.
Yeah. You're like, ha ha, you son of a bitch, you're an old fucker.
You're
Yeah,
playing
you're
games
older.
from 19 yacht. You're 42.
Yeah, this would be Mr. Kyle and Toy. Hey, my balls are so loaded.
My knees are lower than them.
He's
Until
like, I'm
now.
Every time you walk, you're like, ouch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
Stepping on him.
They're just
Oh.
smacking across you. Whatever.
Oh, God.
Anyways,
yeah, this,
So,
she's been on
they
for a
can
while.
also check out Notch der Totenwalder.
Yeah, that was a good map. That was fun ass.
And
Not your totem wall.
that's I really can't say anything about it, but
This is your
I
first
can
map.
all
It was
I can
awesome.
say no. This is new. It's being remade.
Oh, you're redoing it. Nice.
I'm not. And there's another map that people have never seen or heard, and it's called Necro City, and it's an app. It's a city.
I've
mean,
seen previews
big.
of that. I saw previews of that.
Well, that's being transformed by another UGX member. They're going to recreate that map. That's going to be released sometime, and he's also taking one of my older maps and lacing it up with a UGX 1.1 mod,
Nice.
which there's only one map that has the UGX 1.1 mod right now. So that
must be
might
really new because I remember using the 1.0 mod.
no, the 1.1
Is that really?
is very exclusive, and it's taken him 2 or 3 years and
Yeah.
still in counting to create. But I got the privilege of him saying that he's going to transform my first map, Notch der Totenwalder, into a UGX 1.1 map,
That's awesome.
and I'm really stoked about it. I don't know how long it's going to take, and I'm just kind of in the dark with it. So you might just get a wheezy year next year with all these maps. You might get 3 or 4 maps from me
Nice.
really soon.
Nice.
Just dropped on your head.
Nice. Nice.
Definitely be looking forward to seeing that shit.
Yeah, and I've been working hard on them. And Hoboville
Sure.
1.1 right now will not come out because I have a scripter in the UK that has gone rogue, and he's fucked with things in my map that I don't know how to fix myself. So right now that map is being on hold, and I'm just working on a Ghost Swamp. So that link that I gave you guys, that's the newest map. It will be coming out this year. I'm going to get it done, and
So he says.
it's gonna be a remake of Shinonuma, and you're gonna get a World at War remake for World at War.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
awesome,
Okay.
buddy. Yeah, I'm glad you're keeping yourself busy, McCoy, and
Yeah.
you got to start networking so we can get your ass in there.
Yep.
I'm not on that side of it, so
Yeah. He's the developer side. So
Well, people are stingy too, so
yeah.
I would love to get into a channel for it, and I don't think there's enough people that really care what I do. So it's kind of like,
You'd think so, man. You'd think so, but you'd be surprised. You know, if there was a map that you wanted to show people and work on and stream, I'm sure you'd get some viewers because people like that stuff. There actually is a game development subject in Twitch, and a lot of people watch it. Man, watch people design monsters for games, watch people build stuff game related.
right.
Stuff like that. So you know, and I mean, it's a big world now. You know, actually, with the internet, it's a small world now, so everybody can see and communicate and do what you're doing. But the video game world is what I mean by that. It's a big world now. There's so many sides to it, and so many people are so interested in, not just the final product anymore. They want to see what's going on behind the scenes, how you got there, what you do, and how hard you work.
Wouldn't
it allows
you
people
though?
Yeah, and I mean it allows people to better appreciate that too.
Right. So how is your RPG maker going with your game?
Well, I haven't worked on mine in probably about 4 months now. I got like shit.
Because right now I'm watching the streamer spotlight, and it's the same as your RPG game, but this is Final Fantasy, so it's a different story. But
Legend of Legaia.
Okay, so see, I don't know those games.
It's an RPG. It's a JRPG. So
yeah, this is one of the best ones too that there are out there.
It is definitely one of the better ones.
Which is
dude,
all sorts of stuff I don't know about.
Yeah, so the RPG maker, man.
You gotta pick your battle.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of it though. Is everyone's got their own thing, and we all got stuff to share with each other and cool. Eh?
Oh, that's why we created the show. So to communicate with the community and talk about games and share our love and passion for games. No matter what game it is. So that's why we always talk about all sorts of different stuff on the show, because it's not just about one game. It's about the world of gaming. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I might be a little bit more on the. I want to see a body part get ripped off and blood squirted on the walls, but
and there's people that are
story.
Yeah, and then there's people that just love, platformers. There's people that absolutely exclusively play first-person shooters.
Right.
So everyone has their thing. I mean, there's lots of people that play just sports games. So.
I mean, I'm just amazed to see the streamer spotlight that somebody's still playing.
Oh, for sure.
Games like this.
Yeah.
And it's not just this one. It's many games like
for
this.
Sure, dude. I still try to play it every so often.
Twitch is amazing with some of the games that you can actually watch nowadays. You'd never think that someone was streaming Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And
hell yeah.
Sure enough, someone's streaming and playing the damn game, and you're like, what?
So,
dude.
I don't know if you guys, I really like.
I don't know if you guys have ever played Legend of Kyrandia. It was a really old DOS game, and I hadn't played it in years. And then Alice was just like, hey, do you remember this game? And I was like, kinda. We looked it up, checked it out, and then sure enough, like 2 weeks ago, somebody was fucking streaming it. I was like, are you kidding me? This game's from like 91. Like, this thing is old as shit. It was one of those point and click puzzle games, before The Sims. It was really fun. It's a super fun game. So.
No, everyone's we were playing Ninja Turtles too the other day for NES.
Yeah.
Which you're still a dick. Go ahead, tell Kyle what you
Kyle,
what you did.
I paused the game, right?
Hey.
We're playing for the original NES. I have a few of those now. So we're playing Turtles 2, the arcade game, for NES. And I paused it because, I had to use the facilities and grab a snack.
Dick.
And then I came back and I unpaused it, and it started doing like graphical glitches and shit. So at certain points of the game, like my sprite I'd be just a giant blue turtle.
Blue blob.
Yeah, and then same with him. So
purple blob.
That was ridiculous. And then so we got to the 4th stage, snow level, fighting that like wolf guy, and all of a sudden we're fighting him, and it's just, and then all of a sudden the game's like, just solid freezes. We're like, God damn it! And so he blames me.
Yeah, because he's a dick.
Because I paused it, and it started kind of glitching after that.
Well,
you don't ever pause a game.
Your link is wrong.
I saw that.
Their thread gamer. Just to let you know.
I saw that. Yeah.
You got to get the topic special part.
Oh, is that okay? All right. I see.
Yeah, I selected the link and it just takes you straight to UGX. It's not going to my map.
Yeah, it's going /forum/index.php /topic, and then you have to put the 8351 in there too.
Exactly.
So it has to be connected. Okay, well,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
came up as two
That's
different
that's
links.
my topic number.
I got
so,
you. Yeah, it came up as two different links, so we will redo that.
I
Indeed.
was say, where do you put the numbers at?
So-
Like
I
next
don't
to
know.
topic?
I sent it to you in Skype or something. So
Yeah.
just
So is it topic 835 or is it topics /8351?
all you gotta do is go to Skype and press the button,
I know, but I have video up right now, so I can't do that.
and then that's
It's all good in the hood.
No, I got it. I got it.
Yep.
I got it.
it's topic
Okay.
comma 8351.
Hey, we got it. Okay.
All right.
All right.
About time, buddy.
There it
Because
is.
you're a dick.
All right. There it is.
Just to let you know.
There it is. Sorry. I
Just
screwed
call
up.
him
All
a
right.
dick, buddy.
I'm running a show here. Okay. I'm running a show here. It's a little hard.
There's,
All right.
there's the anal retentive of Wheezy
Yeah.
428,
No, that's
and
fine. You know, we gotta
you're
get
a
the
dirty
damn.
whore.
We gotta get the damn link right. I want people to see it.
Right.
So,
Hey.
thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself.
Tech issues.
Yeah, well, sweet, man. Mr. Wheezy.
Oh man.
Freaking awesome that you're here, McCoy. I
Yeah.
appreciate it a lot.
So what do
Right.
we want to review next time for the guys? What game do
Yeah.
we think we want to talk about next episode?
Yeah, you want to go classic again, or
I don't know.
because I mean the classics don't get as much,
Yeah,
as they as
I
it
think we
should
might
be.
have to go with a little something new. Maybe we'll
Either some Dragoon or
how about you guys go some survival horror?
you want
Yeah.
a survival horror game.
yeah. Well,
I would love to make a whole channel just on survival horror games and all that.
Oh, I'm
in
sure
general.
dude, just see, and that's
From Resident Evil
something
to
you can do.
Silent Hill.
All right.
hell yeah, buddy.
Well, I guess we'll have
Silent
to
Hill
figure
1.
that out. So
Right
Yeah,
on.
well,
yeah.
yeah, and you can help us, McCoy, and then
We'll have
maybe
a
you
little
got
fun
some
together.
insights.
You can Top Gear Gaming to the square and throw me up on there,
Yeah.
and then we'll just do survival horror gaming.
Yeah, there you go.
Excellent.
That's one thing I know. Like, you guys know a lot more about games that I've never played in my entire life. So
Well, that's also why we do the channel, and that's why we talked. That's why we had that segment of Legend of Legaia, because it's a game that not a lot of people have played and heard about. So it's good to get a good game out there. So
Yep, and I
But, you
mentioned
know,
earlier too, man.
you got this chick down here the whole time, and
yeah, well, she's our spotlight streamer because that was the game that
Yeah,
You
that
know,
we're talking about.
she's a chick.
no, not even. Not even.
No, although I
Sorry,
think
sorry,
she
sorry.
you take advantage.
Add some whiskey. Sorry. Sorry.
No, it's definitely not because she's a chick. It's entirely because she is playing the game of discussion. So
I know she is. I'm just.
yeah,
Because you're a dick. You're a dick
Sorry.
also.
Yep.
she's fighting a mush, by the way.
People are getting a little literal.
No,
Oh, I'm getting
got you,
tense
buddy.
over
We got you,
here.
buddy.
No, don't do it. No.
What do we do? Constipation.
That's tell that chick that's pretty sexy. Tell her to come meet Wheezy 428,
So Mr. Wheezy,
and we'll talk games.
yeah, we're gonna be. we're gonna. Oh my God! All right, I'm out. I'm the
Wait. No, wait.
It's all good.
You got 9 minutes,
you-
my
Yeah,
friend.
I was gonna say actually, yeah, we are wrapping up the show, getting here close. So
Are you trying to get someone's dick cut off?
yeah, rain about it.
No. No.
'Cause that's what you're gonna do, McCoy.
Okay, then I'm done. But
No.
I really appreciate you guys. Give a shout out to Top Gear Gaming, and thank you for having me on your show. You
Yeah,
guys
thank
are
you,
the
Izzy.
best.
I definitely appreciate you coming on and talking about COD with us, because we don't. That is the point of the show, man. All games, all discussions about games.
All
So
perspectives.
I don't want to be
Right.
biased towards a game that I don't play as often as someone else, so that might be interested in it. So it's good to have people that are, that deeply involved in that style of gaming and can offer a very in-depth opinion. And especially
And,
what you do, man, with the mapping. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Definitely amazing, buddy.
It's not just about COD.
Yeah.
It's about
Survival
It's about
horror.
the zombies. It's about the gore. It's about the survival horror. It's about Halloween. So
Well, I was
All
talking
year.
about doing the top 10, like a top 10 RPG. So maybe we can do a top 10 survival horse.
There you
Yep.
go.
I'll be down
you
with
can-
that.
Excellent. You can help me out with that, and that'd be awesome. Cool. It's just like you see the hat I'm wearing, buddy.
Yeah, crumpets.
Trumpets.
Crumpets.
So that-
Crumpets.
Yeah,
I
That's
saw
so
that.
awesome.
I saw that like 2 hours ago.
Hey,
For those of you,
weren't even-
you know, inside joke. We're all friends. We've been friends for a long time. And Crumpets was an old TV show that OmniSlash used to have on our local access channel. So it was really fun. I got to go guest star on that a couple times too.
Wait, Thread. I got some zombie stuff to put behind you in your picture.
Oh yeah,
I got some gory creations
nice.
with next to Stan and Mario there,
Oh yeah,
You're-
Nice. Dude. Yeah, I got
and they're in box. You don't need to open them; just set them there.
nice.
It
I
doesn't
got
matter.
the South Park Stick of Truth Grand Wizard edition up there too, and then Final Fantasy 3, the cartridge, which is 6, Illusion of Gaia, and then Demon's Crest, probably a game that not a lot of people have heard of, but is actually one of the most expensive Super Nintendo cartridges that you'll find. About $120 for the cartridge.
You're just gonna have to get up,
Yeah.
pull your monitor over, and just give people an insight of your room.
Oh
because
man.
I think it's a good thing to give your listeners, your viewers.
Yeah. Well, I guess
So-
we'll have to do a segment on that where we do
Yeah. Well,
a
remember you
tour
were
of
talking
my
about that,
of
buddy.
my game room. Yeah.
We already
Yeah.
have
Oh.
my brothers.
MTV Cribs.
Yeah. MTV Game
Red
Room.
Red Gamer.
TV
All right,
Game
and over
Room.
there you can see the cockroach shit
Yeah.
pile.
Because I don't clean up, I just play games.
That's 5 of them.
And
That's
good news,
that's a
back-
community.
All right, well, I think that about wraps it up for us tonight. Oh my goodness.
Wrap it up.
So,
That's what
I
when I
do
first started.
once again want to give a shout out to Wheezy. Thank you very much for coming on the show. A shout out to our streamer in the spotlight there, Rage Panda Pajamas. Thank you very much for streaming Legend of Legaia for us and being active the whole time. She's been streaming for 4 hours and 42 minutes currently.
And
She's
get up and
she's
stretch.
rocking.
She is dedicated, so we appreciate
Does
that.
she know what's going on? I see you.
Yeah,
Blood
she knows
clot,
she's being
You are
spotlighted tonight,
rocking.
so, yeah, she's doing
Yeah,
a good
there
job.
it is.
So,
There it is.
so-
Oh, all right.
So, thank you, everyone. I'm the ADD Gamer. Thanks for watching Top Gear Gaming. That over there is
Yeah,
my
all right.
co-host.
And this is the OmniSlash saying, if the cheese is green, don't eat it.
All right, and we will see you guys 10 days from now for our Saturday episode of just straight up game talk and game fun. Thank you guys for
Black
tuning
Ops
in.
3
See you, Mr.
Zombies.
Weezy.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good night.